Welcome to another episode of Fate Grand Order Babylonia. So in the previous episode we met Rin, or I'm pretty sure her name is not gonna be Rin, but someone who looks very identical to Rin and also acts very identical to Rin. She's very tsundere. But she seems to be some kind of like either goddess or just a really well-known person, god, something, a character in this era. I don't know who she's gonna be, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we saw her and she helped out our guys a little bit and then dipped. And then we also met Enkidu, who was created, I believe, by Gilgamesh. And yeah, she seems cool, or they seem cool. We'll see what they're all about, like what their plan is. But they showed our guys Fujimaru and Mesh to the stronghold of humanity or whatever, right? So Babylonia, that's what they call it. Of course, it's called Babylonia. Yeah. So yeah, and also we found out that obviously the city of Uruk is protected by a strong magical field barrier. And also we found out that there are 3 goddesses who are trying to destroy all of humanity. So basically, it's a war with humans versus gods. So let's see how this goes down. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon down in the description. And let's go into Fate Grand Order Babylonia episode 2. It's gonna be way too loud. Let me preemptively. The goddess of magic beasts, right? Whoa, what are those? Oh! Or demonic beasts. Oh. Hmm. Oh, let's say, I don't think there's gonna be any spoilers in the opening, right, guys? Well, if there are, RIP. I am gonna be muting this on YouTube and giving you my first time reactions to in it, but yeah, as I said, muted. On Patreon, it's gonna be unmuted. We heard this as the ending in the previous episode, though. It's Unison Square Garden, right? Gil! Enkidu. Okay, Spartacus. Oh, those are the people we saw at the end of the previous episode. Whoa. Rin! Wait, she's fighting against our guys? Okay, pretty boy. Leo. Sus. Hello. State your name.
魔獣の女神のお膝元で人間に会えるとは。それは災難でしたね。僕たちはウルクに向かうのですが、同行しますか？もちろん、助かるよ。ここで出会ったのも何かの縁だ。
Right?
よかったら、名前を聞かせてくれないか？藤丸律香と言います。私は、魔獣キレイライトです。こちらの方は、エルキドゥさんです。エルキドゥ？それは困ったな。すごく困る。なぜ？だって今、ウルクで戦線を支持しているギルガメッシュ王は、不老不死の霊装探索から戻ってきた後の王様だ。それってどういう。待ってください。それでは辻褄が。そう。友であるエルキドゥが死亡したことにより、ギルガメッシュ王は。
Okay, we saw that at the beginning of the previous episode.
それが終わった後というのなら。
Why is Enkidu alive? Yeah.
藤丸律香。カルデアの無能たち。でも大変惜しかった。あと少しで面白い見せ物が見られたのに。逃げようとしても無駄だよ。君たちは住んでいる。二人では分が悪いと見た。アナ、手伝ってください。
Oh, whoa, 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 that was cool. That was such a cool shot. Oh, to the gut. Whoa.
話にならないな。その程度でこの僕としのぎを削れるとでも。あなたを打ち倒す必要はありません。人間のような知性は時としてあだとなる。いい機会なので学習してください。そういうことか。
What in Genjutsu is this? Oh, it is a Genjutsu. That's cool. Oh. Who are you talking about? Interesting.
いやー、うまくいったうまくいった。子供を騙すようで気が引けたけど、相手はエルキドゥだ。あの少年こそ魔術王直属の配下と言えるからね。
What?
エルキドゥが魔術王の？あれは
Solomon?
ああ。本人はそう名乗り、多くの城塞都市を滅ぼした。ウルクの人々は彼を偽物だと思い込みたいようだけどね。さて、そういうわけで、翔くん、改めてごきげんよう。
I like this guy.
危ないところを助けてもらったんだ。お礼の言葉とか、雨のように浴びせてほしい。あ、はい、ありがとうございます。ありが。
Huh? Why did it speak? Why did it say Merlin? Also, you are feral for going for that place. Merlin? Merlin? Why is Merlin in Babylonia? Who's what? Anna. Why is Merlin here? Yeah. That sounds pretty powerful. Look at Da Vinci in the back. Why is 4 so worked up as well? Whoa, Avalon. What? Whoa. Yeah, that sounds broken. It's on the house. Yeah, go. Yes, thank you. Go into detail about this one. Wait, once again. Yes, yes, that's my main question. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But how did you go to the past as a servant? He was summoned here. Okay. He was summoned here. That makes sense then. Okay, I was scared that I was misunderstanding something, but okay, that's all in line. Okay. Oh! So servants can be summoned purely by the existence of the Holy Grail. There doesn't need to even be a master to summon the servants back to the past, right? That is really cool. I'm glad to hear that because I was a bit worried that all of the servants that we're going to be seeing here are going to be from this era, right? Which I'm sure it would be cool, but also I feel like the diversity between all the servants being from different eras is what makes Fate so cool. And I was getting a bit worried that maybe it's going to be only from one era and that would be kind of stale. But I'm really glad to see that there's a bunch of, there can be servants from different eras, even if there are no masters, just summoned purely by the existence of the Grail. Okay. Wow, that's wild. To put it mildly, she said. His voice is so good.
ちろん。私の楽しみは現在を見ることだけだ。その現在が失われてしまったら、私は塔の中の花園を眺めるだけの寂しい男になってしまう。それに、私、いや、僕だって手に汗握って藤丸くんの戦いを見てきたんだ。今更仲間外れにするとか大人げない。
You guys did kind of talk about Avalon and stuff like that a little bit. I'm not fully certain what it is, but you guys did talk about it. Ah, Da Vinci is a caster, okay.
夜が明けたらウルクへ向かおう。王様に会えばやるべきことは見えてくるはずだ。よろしく、マーリン。よろしくお願いします。決まりだ。アナはどうする？ついてくるかい？
Anna.
人間の集落に行くのは。よろしく、アナ。握手は結構です。私には近づかないでください。
Interesting.
ようやく状況がつかめてきましたね、先輩。突如現れた三女神同盟によってシュメル都市国家軍は壊滅的な打撃を受けた。それで人々はウルク市に避難している。はい。特に北部における。
But what side is Gilgamesh on, though?
人類を滅ぼす最大勢力になっている。
I'm guessing he's on the side of the humanity, but he's weird.
大城塞を建造した。それがバビロニア魔獣戦線。メソポタミアを守る最後の砦。魔獣たちがウルクを落とせば人類史はそれで終わりだ。だから君たちがやるべきことは、この時代に送られた魔術王の聖杯探索と三女神同盟の打倒ですね。
Okay.
聖杯回収は魔術王の企みを暴くことにもつながる。一方で三女神同盟も放っておけば人類帝祖が修復されない。何にせよ、全てはウルクに到着してからか。ウルクを治めているのはやはりあのギルガメシュ王なんですか？そう、古代王の中でもとびきりの暴君だ。そうなの？神々は偉そうだから。
Come on, Fujimaru. Did you not see UBW?
世界の財は俺のもの。
Actually, did you not see Zero?
しても反対しても死。理不尽すぎるのでは。英雄王ギルガメッシュ。神と人間の間に生まれた英雄です。幼年期は人々を慈しみ、物の道理を踏まえた賢者だったのですが、青年期では全く逆の性質の手のつけられない暴君となりました。そんな彼を諌めるため、神々に作られたのが我々の前に現れたエルキドゥス。
Okay, 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 okay.
しかし、何の因果か親友になっちゃうんだよ、二人は。
I see.
ま
I love the fact that they're giving us, like, the story.
あらゆる宝具のオリジナルである財宝を持つと豪語する。地上で最も傲慢で冷酷な暴君。それが
Yeah.
英雄をギルガメッシュと覚えておけばいい。気合い入れていこう。はい。
The treasury of Babylonia or whatever, right?
あれは検問のようですが、こっそり通り抜けた方がいいかな。過去の経験上、口論からまずい展開に。君たち道から外れると祭祀上の呪いがかかりますよ。ウルク周辺にかけられているのは魔獣よけの儀式ですが、人間にも多少の効果はあるそうなので。はい、ご忠告痛み入ります。はい。君たちはウルからの難民ですか？
Yeah. Oh.
彼らはギルスからの難民だ。
You look so... You stand out so much, Merlin.
彼らを避難させたいのだけれど、手続きは必要かな。これはシードリ様のいいんですね。ここまでお疲れだったでしょう。ようこそウルク市へ。はい、ありがとうございます。そこの黒い頭巾の君。私が何か。
Don't touch her.
こんな
Don't touch her.
体でよくここまで歩いてきましたね。
You're gonna get killed.
よかったらこれを。
Lamau, get some candy. Oh, some cookies.
娘から昼のおやつとして渡された菓子なのですが。でも、私 な。恋に甘えたらどう？
ありがとうございます。
また生きて皆さんと再会できることを。
She's adorable, but also
生きるために戦うもの。
I feel like she's scary.
協力を惜しみませんから。さて、行くとしようか。これが人類最古の城塞都市ウルクの現在だ。すごい。戦時下ではあるが、なかなかのにぎわいだろ。古代都市って聞いていろいろイメージはしてたけど、想像以上というか。
はい、これは現代の都市にも通じる戦闘都市です。
それにみんな笑顔で生き生きしてる。シュメル人は紀元前4000年から歴史に登場した人々だ。
4000 BC.
その文明は実に細やかなものだった。村社会の脱却から始まり、灌漑農耕による穀物の増産をはじめ、数万人からなる都市国家軍を形成した。それだけの国になれば文字の発明、高等教育も行われる。
Yeah.
肥沃な大地は良質の泥を生み出し、彼らは粘土で様々な城塞を作り上げた。それが泥と粘土と麦と羊の国。
Yep.
メソポタミア。
This is the basic history that I remember as well.
ウルク氏の案内は後にしてジグラットに向かうとしよう。
Oh, Ziggurat!
メソポタミアにおける神殿、祭壇です。
ああ、いよいよギルガメシュ
Yep.
王とご対面だ。報告は以上です。戦線の情報は新しければ新しいほどよい。更新を怠るな。はっ。秘書官による粘土板作りを1時間ごとに変更し対応します。よい。では次だ。
I like how they have the actual tablets, the stone tablets.
東門の兵舎から20人派遣し、魔獣の駆除に当たらせよ。指揮はテムンに任せる。奴の地元だ。土地勘もあろう。はっ。ところで、タバドの娘が産気づいたと聞いた。巫女勤めを一人と、栄養のつく果実を送ってやれ。
はい、すぐに手配いたします。
タバドは北壁から引き上げさせ、3日ほど休みを与えるがよ。孫の顔は良い英気につながるだろう。これは星読みの報告か？なんだかひどいようなイメージがあったけど、そうでもないのかな。
でも、とても話しかけられる雰囲気では。
いや、ここは勇気を持って話しかけないと。その通り。あの王様相手に空気を読んではいけない。
Ha!
ギルガメシ王、魔術師マーリン、お客人をお連れした。忙しい？見ればわかるので気にしないさ。
I like Merlin.
帰還したのですね、魔術師マーリン。ご苦労様でした。王はお喜びです。
Yeah, he looks overjoyed.
天命の粘土板、見事に持ち帰りました。
Tablet of Destinies. Mmm.
西の森にはないね、あれは。まったく。王様がどこに置いてきたか覚えていてくれれば、こんな苦労はなかったのに。
不敬ですよ、お黙りなさい。それより、その者たちはどう見てもウルクの市民では。
よい。おおよその事情は察したわ。下がっておれ、シドリ。
ギルガメッシュ王、まさか。
そのまさかよ。この玉座をしばし汚すぞ。俺は忙しい。言葉を交わして貴様らを知る時間も惜しいほどにな。
He's so cocky.
貴様らの真偽を
What?
甘えるがよい。天文台の魔術師を。
Oh, Fortress City Uruk. Does he have a grimoire made out of stone because it's the stone tablets, like Sumerian stone tablets and stuff like that? That's wild. Oh, wait, that sounds really good. Oh, that sounds really good. Okay, that's a great ending as well. Okay. Okay. This episode was cool as hell. Okay, so obviously we finally got to talk to Gilgamesh for the first time in this anime. And yeah, he seems about as cocky as you would expect Gilgamesh to be. Well, not cocky, but maybe just like very arrogant, I guess. Haughty, if you will. So he's kind of cool though. I did miss the arrogance there. So we also met obviously Merlin. So I am so happy that they talked about the entire servant and summoning thing, because in my mind, the way that I envision this is there is this place of gods and humans, right? And at this point here, they're still mixing, right? They're still mixed places, and they're trying to divide them, right? But right now, the gods are only the ones who existed back in the ancient times, so during the Mesopotamian era and stuff like that, right? And prior to that. So every single time where a new story gets added to the entire collection of, well, gods, when a new heroic spirit would get added, let's say, when was Alexander the Great? He was like 400 BC or something like that, right? When that happened, he would get added to the entire side of heroes or whatever in around the time when he died, right? After he died, he would get added to that side of heroes. But before that, he wouldn't exist in this side. So right now, there shouldn't be any kind of like Alexander the Great or Iskandar in this land, right? Unless he was summoned here from the future, because you know you can summon servants from the future, just like how Emiya was summoned from the future back to the past in UBW. So we know that that's possible, but there needs to be something that summons that hero back to the past. Okay, and we found out that there is A, another master who summoned Merlin back to the past, and B, the Holy Grail or the sheer existence of a Holy Grail itself can also summon servants to the past, right? Interesting. But someone like Gilgamesh here, he isn't a servant, right? Because he's just a person here, or I guess a god, a demigod, since he's a son to a god and a human, right? So he would be a demigod. But he isn't a servant, as far as I understand it. So I wonder how many of them are gonna be servants and how many of them are gonna be just like gods, demigods, and stuff like that, right? I do wonder, and I wonder if there even is a big distinction, because the servants in Grand Order aren't the same concept as the servants back in other fates, right? They don't seem to need like as much mana and stuff like that, because back in other fates you needed a master to sustain you with mana if you were a servant. Otherwise you would die out in a span of like maybe like a few hours, or if you had like independent action, you would be able to go on for like 2 days or something, right? But you would need a source of mana. But here it doesn't seem to be the case. So obviously servants seem to be a bit different. So I wonder I wonder if there even is a big distinction between a servant and just someone who's like a god or a demigod. I don't know. I guess we'll find out things in the future. I'm still very much curious about Rin. I wonder who Anna is. We'll find out all of those things in future episodes. But banger on episode, of course. I am excited to find out more of this, about this story. I feel like it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm so excited. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.